Hello, everyone. Please let me know how you can hear me, how you can see me. So today I hope that our internet will behave because I specifically chose the topic that is not so challenging. And we have some fun today and learn something new about ourselves. But before we start, I want to do just a few announcements that tomorrow we have a class, Circles on the Water, about the effects from our actions and how we can see the ripple effect from our decisions. This is opportunity to look the meaning of each decision. So if you're not signed up, you can find this course in the description box, the link to this registration, or you can find it on our website, neurographicacademy.com. So another announcement that next week on Wednesday evenings, we start the course, The Gift of the Supervision. And this is something that I was working on for last year. And this is something that I want to share. Nobody is teaching. It's not from the creator of the Neurographica. This is from my personal experience, and I will be happy to share with you. So if you're interested, it's a 4-class course. So please register on neurographicacademy.com. The link to this course is in info box as well. So this is my announcements. So you don't miss any additional goods from us as well. So let's see what we are going to do today. So today we are going to do geometric test. This is not something that I was created. This is a well-known test and used before, but it's such a perfect fit for Neurographica. And this is such a opportunity to look at ourselves from different archetypes of shapes, and how we can look and combine archetypes with the symbols that are meaningful for us and learn something new for us. So for this class, you will need a piece of paper, any piece of paper. Like I use the white one, but you can use whatever you have on your table. It could be with lines. It's not so important. But there will be some drawings, so you can find a piece of paper and a pen. You can use color pencils if you want, but it's again, we are looking at symbols. It's not necessarily something piece of art that we are going to create. Okay, good day. So thank you very much for letting me know that you can hear me, you can see me. So welcome everyone. So please type a plus that you have all the supplies that we need. So plus, symbols plus is enough for me to know that we are ready to go forward. I don't want to waste any time because I was surprised how long it took with another group. So I want to be on track of time. So, and before we go to, okay, I see that people prepared, well prepared for this journey. But before we go, let's come back to our body. For some of us, it's morning, so it's good to wake up, or for some of you, it could be evening, so we need to let go whatever we experience during the day and just find the peace and come back comfortably to our body. So I invite you to stand up. Unfortunately, I have only seated position because of my screen. And stand up and just start marching. Just gently march with your feet. Stomp, 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 because it helps you to ground yourself. Feel the support, feel the foundation beneath you, and just do a little bit gentle stomping. It doesn't have to be crazy and noisy. As much as you want, as much as you need. You will be amazed how childish it feels. Like, remember when we were children and we were jumping on the after the rain in paddles and stomping and running through this water and enjoy the process, how it's powerful feels and exciting. So just experience the same, just stamp. And when you have a few stamps, few moments of excitement, allow yourself to wake up. And like when you in the bed, just stretch yourself. Notice how every muscle of your body is intense. It's like you really intensify every muscle, activate every muscle in your body, and you let go. And one more time, like almost like a cat stretching. And notice how muscles are intense and relax. Like this is helping to activate the whole body. Like if you lay down in your bed, you can even stretch your legs. So it's everything is activated, and you let go this intensity, and you let go the stress in your body. So this helps to activate ourselves and come back to the body. Feel where is the discomfort in the body, and if you have any discomfort, just gently guide the discomfort to your mouth, to your throat, and sigh it out. Like let it go. So we want to be prepared, feel comfortable in our body, be present during the process. Even the process will be fun and exciting. We need to be fully present for it. And you can repeat. Take a deep inhale. Side out with the noise. Something simple. You don't need to do like big exercises to fully be present in your body. The gentler you are to your body, the better. Okay, so now we are ready to work. Welcome back. Have a seat. And we are going to divide our piece of paper to 6 sections. Like I did it already. So, and I put numbers, so there is no confusion for you which section is 1, which section is 5. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You can divide it like this. Doesn't matter. Like the order doesn't matter. The shapes that we are going to draw inside of them, they have meanings. But the order, I don't have any meanings for them. You can be creative and do it, but this is enough. Okay, so in each section, we are going to draw something. And the first step, we are going to draw basic shapes in every section. And I'll tell you which section, which shape. So in the section number 1, you draw the circle. And you, like we are come back to our body, so you trust your body. Your body is your ally. And which size of this circle you want to draw, which place in this square you want to draw. It could be in the center big, or it could be small in this corner. So it doesn't, there is no rule where it should be. You need to trust yourself which way or which place the circle belong. So you find where in this corner, where in the square you want to draw the circle. Just a simple circle first. Okay, in the second square, you draw triangle. Again, you feel the size of the circle, of the shape, the place. In the third one, you draw stairs. And stairs could be different. So you draw the one that resonates with you, the one that you first clicked in your mind when you hear the word stairs. In section number 4, you draw 2 lines crossing. It may look like cross, or it may look like different crossing. 2 lines crossing. In section number 5, you draw square. And in number 6, we draw the digit 3, but it's like lay down digit 3 with heels up, like 2 heels. Like this. Like McDonald's shape, almost. And now I'll give you a few minutes and you finish each drawing, each element, each shape to this simple symbol, the simple picture, like something that is coming to you, something that you see first of all in this. It could be a very simplified drawing, nothing, it doesn't have to be complex, and it doesn't have to be colorful. Like it's just everything that I've done before was black and white. You may use many details, so you can make it very simple, just so you recognize what it means to you. Okay. And when you finish with the drawing, like you need to finish each section, please just type 1 in the chat so I know that you are ready to go to the next step. Notice which shape, which section is most challenging for you. Clueless? Just look at it like this circle. What does it look circle? What does it look like? Because everyone will see something different in this circle. Or what the triangle looks like. It could be the dominating element, or it could be a supporting element for some different pictures. Just see. This is supposed to be fun exercise. It's not something complex. So integrate the form in a simple drawing, in a very simple drawing. I don't want to give you any clues because I don't want to influence you in this case. I want you to really know what is happening inside of you and allow the subconsciousness to show up. This test could be done with your husbands, with your children, so it's actually be fun to learn something new about people. See how different we are. Okay, so when you're ready, just type number 1 in the chat. And again, notice which one you want to draw first, which one you want to draw the last one, the most challenging. Okay, I see people ready. Okay. Just take some notes, like which one was the most challenging for you. Now we are going to interpretation of this test. The interpretation will be mine. So, because I want it related to the Neurographica and how we really represent. So maybe you can see different interpretations, but this is something that I came up with. So the circle is always representing some harmony and balance. And this is representing wholeness of ourselves and how we see ourselves. So take a look at your image. What do you see? This is image of yourself. Like this is how you experience yourself. This is how you see yourself. And pay attention. Where is the energy going? Like, is it going more outside or is it more inside? Like if you paid more attention and all your focus inside of the circle, this is how you see yourself. Like I pay attention more to my inner private life. If you have more energy radiating outside, so the energy could be like you more social creature, you need to be in social, you need to shine, you need to experience this connections to the outside world. So if you type the name of the image that you or symbol that you created out of the circle, I can give you some clues maybe or some suggestions that how to look at it. Another thing that you pay attention, is the circle in the center of the square? Is it the center of attention and it's a dominating element? Or is it something that is beautifully integrated somewhere on the background? Like you have the image of the, let's say, the beach and ocean, and the sun is just gently integrated in the corner and shining to the beach. So it means that you are not the center of attention, but you can be a beautiful part of the team. And it's a very important, don't push yourself in the center. Like you need other people, you need other elements to work with. Okay, flower. Okay, smile face, yin yang, inner in center. Flower too. It's such a such a beautiful flower bouquet we have. So flower, the energy is going outside. And again, like notice that the flower is blooming, not because it wants to surprise anybody or make somebody feel good. It blooms because it makes itself, this is in its nature. It's the flower cannot will feel bad if it's not blooming. So it's not related to expectations of others. It's always related to your nature. So be yourself and bloom. Allow yourself blooming. You may even add some colors. Which colors do you bloom? What kind of flower is it? Flower too. Circle with sun, filling it with big rays. Ocean flowing below with fish inside the circle. So again, if the sun is integrated in the drawing and it's not dominating in the center, like maybe you need more teamwork, maybe you need other elements and integrate other people around you. So this is something that is important. Sun shining, happy face. So it's a happy sun. About sun is shining. Again, not for somebody, it's shining equally for good or bad people, and it's shining because it's nature. And people defines how close they want to the sun, how comfortable they are in the sunshine. It's not something like, okay, so this person is very gentle, I will not shine very well because I can damage his skin. No, another person defines how they integrate with the sun, how they communicate with the sun, what is their relationship. But if you are the sun, be the sun. This is the like, allow yourself to burn and radiate the heat and radiate the light around you. Balloon on the string, more right and high. Amora, ask yourself, like, who is holding the balloon, or is it just flying high? Is there anybody who is holding the string? And if not, where does it, well, trust yourself that the wind will take you to some new beautiful places. Sun in corner. What is in this scenery integrated into drawing 2? So again, so see how you can be center of attention, or you could be in the corner. And if you feel comfortable in the corner, if it's enough space, if it's enough comfortable drawing symbol that you created, don't push yourself to be in the center of attention. This is maybe something that is uncomfortable for you. Even the sun can be in the corner. This is a very interesting statement. Little girl holding. How old is the girl? Just asking more questions. Okay. So are we, if you have any questions, if you want to come back to this one, or if you join us later. So she is 4. Okay. How does she feel about this balloon, Amor? Like, just feel the sense, like, okay, so if the girl is 4, what's the feeling of this girl? What is coming from her for you? And we are moving to the next section. And next section is triangle. Triangle always representing actions, something that we are doing, something that we are creating. It may represent conflicts, because to be to do something, we need to change, we need to activate some disagreements with other people, because we want to bring change to the reality. And other people always see us through our actions. They're not just look, oh, she's pretty. They will always look at your actions first. And I cannot say the judge, but they will see you through your actions. So the second section, where we have the triangle integrated in the image, this is how other people see you. So what do you see? Sparkly star. Okay. Is it 5-point star, or is it 6 star? 6 points. House with triangled roof. So something very stable. So the actions are laid out on some kind of basement, on some kind of foundation. So it's nice that people see you stable and homey. House, pyramid of consciousness. Pyramid of consciousness. Complex, like they see you very complex, like multi-level, that it takes, maybe it may take some time to know you better. House, tree, so it's almost like a pine tree. Yes. So again, for your tree, make sure that you have roots, that it's very well grounded. two big eyes, triangle as nose, wide smile below, filling the square. Interesting how, notice how many other elements you have, Mary. And as if I remember right, that the first one is was integrated as well. That it's not just a centerpiece, that it's a very well integrated in the drawing. More elements. Look, so in those eyes, is it a friendly face for other people? And why is it they are see you so close? The face, like this is only thing that they say, it means they're standing very close to you. How do you feel when they see you so close? I remember the art that Gauguin, we had I believe it's a Gauguin. We went to the museum when his exposition was presented, and he has the whole cycle of his statues and drawings, how people see each other when they kiss each other, like, and it's very strange faces. Like, what do you see when your face, another person is so close to you? So ask yourself, why is it such an intimate expectations from you? I made my triangle with several triangles inside and then connected with lines in the corners. It's like it's a so big action connected with many other actions, and so does it remind you anything, this symbol? How does it feel to see so many small corners inside of it? A triangle percussion instrument. What kind of music does this triangle percussion instrument is playing? Do you play? Do you make noise? Do you bring the rhythm to the outside world? So this is very important. What kind of sound am I making? So other people can hear me. Can they hear me? Okay, 6 point. 6 point star, as I remember. So it's a two triangles integrated. It's almost like a star of the David star, yes. And this is a very interesting. It's integrating two oppositions. Like the one triangle is pointing up, the another triangle pointing down. It's integrating masculine and feminine energies. It's integrating spirituality and grounding. So what kind of oppositions do you integrate inside of you so you can shine? How you can find peace in oppositions, not so they don't pull you in different directions, but really connect you in these oppositions. Well-defined star-like 6 point heavy lines. Heavy lines are always saying that how much you have, they can be how much energy you can process through you. Like this is the boldness of lines defines, and sometimes it's about boundaries, holding the boundaries as well. All little nervous observing, okay. So you can bring this drawing to yourself and find where is the comfortable distance for me and people. Maybe I let them too close to me. Also circles covering of the Star of David. So you have a covering. So find so it's an integration of action in harmony, how I can do something, activate some activity and harmonize it. And again, it's a duality. coming out the corners. How my actions, maybe even conflicts, can bring harmony to the world. They release the sharpness of these actions. Alicia, will there be a recording of this video? Yes, Alicia, there will be recording, and there is the same recording in Russian as well, if you're interested in this. Feels better to keep it at arm's length. Yeah, so notice that people prefer to stay very close to you, and if it's not a comfortable distance for you, you define how close they can stop to you. Because it's something big, we can see only a distance. So they don't see you the whole body, they don't see you the whole your whole size, because it's a distance needed at some point. Okay, you're welcome. Next, number 3, the stairs. The life itself representing progress. Or progress or regress, like it's a process of changes, and it can be changed growing, or it can be going deeper. So stairs representing our relationship with life. How do we see the life itself, the process of life? So what are your drawings for the stairs? Where do you moving? Who is moving the stairs? And it's always exciting to see. Okay, stairs climbing on my horse. What in your life is representing the horse? What is it? Just trust your intuition. Don't analyze it too much. What is coming first to you? Because we are working with the subconsciousness, and we allow the subconsciousness to speak to us through shapes and simple symbols. Bed with mosquito net on the top, which created from the stairs. Interesting. So it's some kind of protection, because a mosquito net is about protection, about be comfortable without annoying noise and small bites around you. But again, it's noticed that it's a time for rest. Maybe this life is to rest. Maybe this life, maybe you had in previous experiences such a challenging, dramatic experiences that you need to rest and enjoy this process and feel safe and feel comfortable, soft and gentle. Closed zipper, closed downwards. What will happen, Alicia, if this zipper will be open? Like, what will be, if we open this, what will be revealed in your life? What will be show up to other? Maybe like naked truth. What will be the naked truth? Little person in the middle, closer to higher level. And the little person is moving up or down. And how old is the little person? Ancient structure. So ancient structure, is it some kind of, can you define which culture does it belong to? Which tradition does it belong to? Is it all in peace, or is it need to be restoration, or it needs to be remembered? What does it tell you in ancient structure? If the ancient structure would be able to talk, what would it say? 7 step, each with a plant in a pot. 3 plants at top, wider step, stars bottom, left up to the right. Okay, let's me picture this. Each with a plant in a pot. 3 plants. So the first of all, as I see that each step has its own beauty, its own decorations, its own life, like because flowers are very, and it's grounded flowers, so it's growing, so it's some rewards at each step. The white steps at the bottom, it may take some more times, it may take some more energy, more experiences to move forward. So just feel like, see where on this starts bottom left. So it's moving, it's growing that diagonal, and notice where on the stairs do you belong right now? What kind of flower you are experiencing right now? Going upstairs through a railing for support. Okay, Cynthia, it's about safety. It's not just moving forward. It's about moving safe. Who is my support? Who is my, or what is my railing? What can support me and hold me on this journey so I don't wobble, I don't fall of the stairs. So this is a very important, like, safety first for you, and how you see my life is safe movement. Even sometimes it doesn't feel, maybe this is the safest way that we experience life, being able to feel the freedom. Experience this freedom. Yeah, true. Thank you for the interpretation. Okay, moving up around 8 years. So this is already older person. Yes, so we had a little girl holding the balloon that were 4 years old. Now it's 8 years old. See, again, is there the same person or is it different? What is different between them? How is it resonates? And if you can remember for yourself, just remember, like, what happened to me when I was 4? What happened to me when I was 8? Why is it those ages are very important for me? Remember me. So, Catherine, if you see that the ancient structure is it's something such a stable, such a strong structure that will survive over a long time. It's ask yourself, like, how do you want to remember me? Where is my inner strength that I want to be remembered by? What is my beauty that wants to be remembered by? You have a deeper understanding of the subconscious nature. How did you do this? I just practice a lot. It's a good question. I don't know how I do it. It's just coming. The white step is at the top. What would happen when you step on the white step at the top? What will happen to you? How do you feel about this? At the top, watering. Oh, watering, you see. And again, like, when you watering the flowers downstairs as well, like, what will, how does it make you feel? Who are those flowers, or what are these? Feels a little unbalanced. Is there anything you need to be to feel more balanced? Maybe you need a railing, or maybe you need I don't know, something to hold on. Or maybe you need to stop watering and find your own balance first, and after that come back to this walking and watering. find this balance first. Like top is okay, but it might be harder to get to the lower ones. It's interesting, Mary, that you need to go up and down, up and down. So a longer hose. So you see, you need a longer connection. Not in the hose. If we compare the water can as a vessel for water, water is always about emotions, like the water can is a vessel, and how much you can carry on. And if I take so much, I lose my balance. The hose, like long hose, is something, it's a pipe. This is, I'm not holding it to myself. I'm just passing it through, and I'm guiding this emotions to nurture, to take care of others, or flowers, or beauty. So this is a very important message for you. So I'm not taking and holding inside of me and giving. I'm just connected to something. I'm connected to the source of water, of life. And this water is going through the hose. So it's a different, completely different approach to the using your energy. At 4, I got in hospital. At 8, I moved to other place, changed school and surrounding. You have a busy life, Amora. See, again, like when you come back to the first drawing and to the third drawing, ask yourself, like, are those little people, the girl and the little person on the stage, do they need anything? And if they need anything, you can add this on the drawing. Maybe they need adult there. So you can draw your own inner parent, not necessarily your mother or father. We are talking about our inner parts. So give them whatever they need. Maybe they need just sunshine and a little bit warmth, or maybe they need just a candy. So this is only you who can define what they need. Feel them. Slinky coming down the stairs. Okay, Melba. So again, like Slinky itself, this is something that can stretch and can be compressed. But it's a playful changing the shape. Going down the stairs, it's what will be at the bottom. It's not necessarily I'm degraded through the life. It could be I'm going deeper in a playful way. And Slinky usually makes some noise as well. It makes some sound. It's a funny little thing that can entertain and really entertain. And so much movement. And another thing that is a very interesting, the symbol of Slinky, that it's changing the position. Like at one point, one side is the bottom, another is top. And it's switching. Another is top, the top becomes bottom, and it's the bottom becomes top. So it's always rotating. Cycles, exact cycles. You need to find the rhythm to go deeper. Okay. Oh my, it's 9:44 already in Seattle. So let's move forward. So next step, number 4. When we had 2 crossing lines, I use the interpretation as a yogi cross. It's not about, not necessarily about religion. It could be about faith. But what I see, that there are cross, and this is vertical, is representing ourselves. This is how I am. I have different layers. I can be at the bottom of my self or at the top, like root chakras or sacred chakras. And there is the reality, the horizontal is reality. And where do I cross the reality? At which level I scan the reality? I can scan it on this level, or I can scan on this level, or I can be in a different position of reality. I can be on one side, or I can be in the center, or I can be on another side. So I have the freedom to move in the reality, and the reality can be moved here as well. So this is our perception. Where is my place in life? Where is my place in the creation of this world? And the number 4 is our representation of how I see spirituality, how I see my spiritual life, and where is my place in life. Okay. I cherish your insights. So if you have time, can you interpret my first drawing? The yin yang symbol. Oh, Cynthia, sorry, I forgot. It's such an interesting symbol. The yin yang, it's a action and rest. Yin is action, masculine energy. Yang is feminine, quiet energy, to rest, to absorb. I'm not taking action. I accept action from others. But notice that yin yang is always there is no just pure white or pure darkness. There is always a little bit darkness in the white, and there is a little bit light in the darkness. So find where is the important balance between them and the lines that connecting them. This is our life path. We are not just standing in the white, in the light, or we are just standing in the light. We are walking through this line connecting the white and black. And if we are out of balance, like notice, like you are walking on a very fine line. You can step in the darkness, or you can step in the light. It's not always the black and light life. This is where you're longing. So this is find this balance, so you can walk between them and feel the benefits of them. You can define right now on your yin yang, where do you feel your belonging? Crochet. Okay, so we have crocheted granny square Afghan. Granny. Do you did your grandmother was did some knitting, did some crochets? Like this is see what kind of connection with your granny, because this is like a blanket. This is something warm that is holding me, some protection from my ancestors. This is a very interesting. My cross from 4 curved lines looks like flower. Amore, if you could smell the flower, what would be the aroma that this flower would have? Maybe it will remind you, because the smell, the fragrance is always activating something very important in our life. A milk cookie packaging. I made the cross become the logo, like infinity symbol at the center of packaging. It's horizontal infinity symbol. Okay, so very interesting. So milk and cookie. So the food for the soul, infinite food for the soul. It's such a beautiful interpretation for spiritual life. Who is providing this milk and cookies for you? It's interesting that milk and cookies are something that we leave for Santa Claus. And infinity symbol. Again, this is the movement of energy practice. Horizontal. Made big X in the square with 4 directions. Moon in top, sun in east, flower in south, 3 in west. It looks like a wheel of medicine wheel, Native American style like very shamanic work, maybe nature work. It's not about religion, it's about connections to the nature, because moon and sun and flowers and trees, different, again, flower and trees, oppositions, like they're both growing, but different energies. And moon and sun is different energies as well. Just feel the connection to the nature. Maybe you can even find like what kind of traditions. A vertical horizontal cross turning into diamond. Notice that before it's become diamond, it was like for very long time just piece of not unnoticeable. It's something small, something precious, but it's very hard, very hard. But again, it's only, you can see the diamond only when you can let go what doesn't serve the diamond. You need to reveal the diamond from the dirt. And it takes, to become a diamond, you need so much pressure. So you can reveal this beauty. Two spears. It's like spears is something like somebody is guarding something for you. What will be if you step behind spears? Who is holding the spears for you? And what will you find beyond them? Or maybe you need to ask yourself, is it right time for me to go there? Or do I need to do anything else before? A long kite with the tail free in the wind. The kite is squeezed right up into a corner. How does it feel for the kite to be in the corner? And who is holding the kite? And notice that kite is can fly only on resistance or to environment. So there's the wind that blowing and the resistance that is the thread that is holding the kite, what makes it moving and comfortably lay down on the wind. She taught me to crochet at 5 years old. So this is a very about the Afghan. This is a very interesting metaphor in this way that many spiritual women know how to do crochet or do knitting, because the length of faith is always measured by special goddess who guarded the faith, who defines how long the life will be. And what we are going to make out of this line, it all depends on us. Okay. X checkerboard with checkers in place, ready to play. Who is playing? And as I understand, when you play checker, you are not the only one who is playing. You need to opponent who is on another side and who is doing this next step. Is it you or your opponent? So see who is your partner in this game. Very interesting metaphor. Thank you. I walk in the center line, can go in and out easily from light to darkness and vice versa. Nice. So again, there is no good or bad. It's not about I want to be in light or I want to be in the darkness. This is the energy of nature. I need to be active and I need to have time for rest. And it should be equally important for me. bottom third of drawing is a reflection of the top 2/3 as in water. Bottom third of drawing. Okay. When I was reading it, like the first is coming like what is above, as above, so below. So it's a, what is reflection? Like, where are you right now? Are you in a reflection or your life? Where do you belong? Are you belong to reflection, or you belong to the top, the scenery? And how to find harmony in this position. This flower has an aroma of Indian flowers from tree. Frangipani. Okay. So enjoy it, like just smell these flowers, like feel yourself with them. Maybe they will guide you with the flower. And as I understand, the flower has 4 petals. What are those 4 petals representing for you? The 4 petals is representing the root chakra as well. So, or you have more petals. Maybe it's just wrong assumption. Okay, so next we're going, we are running out of time. Next, number 5, square. And the square is always representing foundation. There's something concrete, something strong, something stable. It's representing traditions, representing families. How do I see my family? How do I see my family? So what kind of symbols you have as families? What's your relationship with the family? Doily. Okay. Let me. Just a second. Got lost. So see, what is it for this doily? Is it decorative, or is it something that is pathing from one generation to generations? Maybe it's a skill that is pathing from, or maybe it's a finding beauty in small things. Just feel it, like what is the doily? Or maybe it's a serving, invitation for the serving. What resonates with you? If this doily would tell you a story about your family, what would it say? Under the square, 2 poles and earth. It is a road sign that says, welcome to paradise. It's a beautiful sign to welcome to the family. Interesting. Don't see what is the paradise in my family and how it's welcoming other people there. Turned into a box, a gift with a big ribbon and bow. Melba, it's a gift. So first of all, you're here. This is a gift. Do you want to unpack it? Or is it something that you want to give? So is it gift for you, or is it you are giving a gift to somebody? Where is this movement coming from? A square box. What is hidden in the box? Do you want to have a peek? What would be hidden in the box? 8-sided square, overlapping squares. Okay, so the square, notice that it doesn't matter how you turn the square, the cube, it always will have the same shape. It doesn't matter from which side you are looking at the cube. It will be the same stability. the painting in frame. What kind of painting is it? And who are you in this family? Are you the painting? Are you the frame? Or maybe you are the hook that is holding this frame. Just feel, where do you belong on this drawing, on this painting? Or maybe you are the one who was painted it. So just see, what would be your answer for this? I draw an vintage standing one, 4 legs. TV standing one, 4 legs. It's a very interesting, like the TV, vintage TV. So the TV had, especially vintage one, there is not always a good image that was translated. There is so much noise that we interrupted the image, if you remember the old ones. And another thing that it could translate only few channels. It did not always have many options to see. So what would you, and it requires a very gentle and respectful care. So again, the 4 legs is a very stable structure, but see how you can, maybe you need to update it. Maybe you need to bring a better connection, better channels. So you see bigger variety of your family stories, not just the same story repeating the same one. Oops, 8 star, 8 points. Okay. Who are those points in your family? And notice that the star is shining in all different directions. Some of those points are in perfect opposition to each other. And this is what makes the star shining. They are not all looking in the same direction. They all looking in different directions. And this is how they cover your back. Circles and triangles. Circles and triangles. In your family, if you would assign different shapes to different people, who would be circles and who would be triangles? There's no good or bad shapes. There is just different quality, different functions, different purposes in life. Like circles are more harmonizing, holding, balancing. The triangles, action, take actions, changes, be dynamic, bring conflict so that reality can change. Shake up a little bit circles, because it would be just boring to have all circles, or too stressed to have triangles. So you see, who are you in your family? Are you circle or triangle? Or maybe you're switching those roles. A small dice in the corner. So who is throwing the dice for you in the family? How is this just, maybe we just accept that family is as it is. This is a throw of dice. And in this life, I have, I have 4s or I have 2s. Next life, maybe it will be different. Just see how it resonates with you. Or maybe different stages, the dice can be rotated and you can see all sides of the family. What kind of game are you playing as well? On the painting landscape with mountains and rising sun. Nice. So it's something very stable, connecting to the nature. Mountains are very stable and it's a really concourse something. It's about heights, no new heights. I had to break out of the box my family represented to find who I am. So, so you are the box. You are in the box. Okay, step out. Draw yourself next to the box. With big respect to the box as well, because the box what protected us. It's not something that we are like, oh, it doesn't, I don't need it. There was no goodness in it. There was. It was able to carry on you to different places at some point. Square become a shelter, a home. How stable is this home? Is this home need anything? Is this home warm enough for you? Tova. I am the sun in this painting and also an artist. Yeah, nice. How does it feel to be an artist? And you can ask yourself, Amora, how old is the artist? We have this theme going on of age, like how old is the artist? A spiral within the square. That the energy is growing from inside, and it's the spiral could be ruthless. The energy can break the traditions, but it's not because the traditions are bad, but because they need to be expanded, because it's time to create a new tradition. So if you feel that spiral wants to go beyond the square, you can do it. If it's feels that it's still be accumulating, you just stay with this. How much time does it need? Artist is around 13. The artist is happiness. Okay, enjoy. Enjoy it and see, like, it's again, it's your painting. What do you want to see in your family? It's not that somebody else tells the stories about families, it's how you see it. Okay, so we keep moving to the number 6, and it's your this arc, the number 3 with heels. That looks like a McDonald's sign. This is about 2 parts: the partnership, how I see the partnership, and how this partnership is can create the whole image, how they connect to the whole image. So see what let's see what you your relationship with love, how you see the love, how you see the partnership in your life. There's moon rising over a mountain with smile and happy tree. Moon rising. Mountain with smile and happy tree. How does it feel to be? And again, like the partnership, it's not necessary with your man or with your woman next to you. It could be, see who is the partner for you here. It could be something beyond just a man-woman relationship or 2 people relationship. It could be you may be partner with the nature, or you could be, what is the love for you? I drew the goat. It was challenge. Okay, so how does it feel in your partnership? Like the goat, how does it what does it tell you about relationships? The goat is interesting creature in some traditions, in Jewish traditions and in Russian traditions. Like the goat is scapegoat, the one that we're blaming. Is there any blame in your partnership? Let this blame go. Maybe it's time to let this go, walk and create some room for something new. A heart. I love this, like the heart, like you see, the partnership is connecting and moving in one to find this joint point. 6 added more thirds for a fence with grass on outside and rows of flowers inside. So this is the process of growing. And again, this defense is about boundaries, your own boundaries, your partner boundaries, and protections as well. So there could be, it's actually exactly the same image that I have. I will show you my images later. Mountain range with a winding road going over it, with the 2 arcs behind and 1 little stick figure on each arc. So you have 2 little stick figures on each arc. Do they see each other? Or where do they look at? I draw an old woman with traditional hairstyle like geisha. I made the 2 heels become the head hairs. She smiles. So the geisha is a very interesting tradition. It's about feminine beauty in very concentrated form. Like it's gentleness, this slowliness, everything is just enhancing the feminine power and feminine energy. So stay, like, how does it resonate with me? How can I be the geisha here? Can I be the female power? Embrace it. Back of the chairs in front of me in an auditorium. So it's a chair for somebody else. Is it available, or does it belong to somebody, or is it open and inviting for this back of the chairs? Spectacles with a big fake eyes in them. Notice, like, the word fake eyes in them. Like, what do you see? And why do you need like such a big, maybe you try to see something too close. Maybe it's good that, like, to see with your real eyes, and it's okay if it's from the distance, that it's too close. Yes, they see each other. How does it feel like that they stand on each arc? Can they connect? Can they hold their hands? Is it safe for them to be together? Because like this arc is how safe they can approach each other, or the seeing is enough. Yes, many seats. Okay, so who is performing in auditorium then? What is this? Is it a lecture? Is it a performance? Is it a speaker? Is it some kind of drama in this auditorium? What is why is the seats available? What are they waiting for? Empty. Again, I must go. Have a good day. can't really get together. But again, Marie, it could be enough just seeing. And see, especially if they not just seeing each other, but seeing the same environment around them, that they see the same images, they look at the world the same way. This could be enough. If it's enough for you, how do you feel about it? Or is there anything that you want to change? Maybe you want to draw a bridge between those hills. Allow this bridge to be there. Okay. Okay, so this is all 6 pictures. Now look at your drawings and see if there is any one theme that's going on your drawings. Maybe you have looking for support, safety, like, because everything is telling, every image is telling about the safety. Maybe every image tells that you need to rest a little bit, like there's some, like we had a bed, we had some yin yang about balance, like it's not necessarily the same people that you're drawing, but look at yours, like is there any topic that you can, the special feelings about your drawings? Notice how, if there is any elements are the same, like the element of fire presented in almost in every drawing, or the element of water is everywhere, like water here, water there, water in 3 out of 6 drawings. So this is about emotions and how it's important for you. Hourglass, okay. Alicia, it's hourglass is about letting go and collect, and it's a cycle, like there's the repetition, like I'm letting go and I'm at the same time I'm receiving something, and it's rotating and changing the role again. And tooting band down bomb. Okay, connecting to freedom and nature. Yes, connect. This could be the relationship with love. I love nature, and this could be very important. And find my love in the nature. Okay, I'm going back to like find the common topic on your drawings. Some of them could be like looking for stability. All my shapes are very stable. They are flat. They need to be foundational. Or maybe your drawings have so many details, and this is what is important for you. I'm paying attention to details. I can see many small elements around me, and this is where's my attention is going to details. Or maybe you draw like very simple and the maximum big element in the center, and this is what I'm looking at people. What is the most important for me in people, and what is the most important in the situation. I scattered my attention about details. There is no good or bad. We're different and we're serving different purposes. This is just opportunity to see something new about myself. Okay, I didn't realize I was complex. Maybe that's why I got out of my way to make others feel comfortable. It's Cynthia, it's not necessarily about complexity. It's about, which is good to realize as well, but it's about different layers. I can have different point of view, And my complexity is always coming from me, from inside. It's not the world is complex. It's my inner complexity, recognized complexity in the world as well. Looks like something to do with freedom. If you would add anything, like how this freedom would look for you? Is it freedom of speech? Is it freedom of movement? Is it freedom of expressing something? Is it freedom of emotions? What kind of freedom you're looking for? Family and stability and some time, air and longing for traveling. Okay, so allow yourself, Amora, just start traveling. It doesn't have to be something big. Maybe travel to the neighborhood city and see some new place, or travel to the nature and start this movement, because it doesn't matter how we compensate this energy. Let it start moving and it will grow eventually. Family and stability. And notice the growth through the drawing. Like it started from the age 4, 8, and 30. Where am I right now? At which age am I right now? Am I at 30 so I can be artist, or I still be growing to this age, to this role? I'm glad it started with balance and ended in love. Yes, it's a journey from the and as we always come back to the first one, like how do I see myself and how I see the love in partners. So I love to have to go. So yes, sorry for holding you. It's a long class. Thank you so much for this free sharing. Really appreciate your generosity and wisdom. The interpretations are amazing. Please info if you have online workshops in upcoming period. So tomorrow we are going to have a class, the circles on the water, and next week on Wednesdays evenings we start a new course, supervision, the gift of the supervision, something that I developed and I'd love to share. How to see the drawing, what we are looking in Neurographica drawing, and what they can tell us about ourselves and other people as well. All of them are separate, not integration. Okay, so what do you need to integrate? Maybe you need to pay a little bit more attention to details, or maybe you need to bring colors to your drawings. Allow yourself to integrate them. Freedom, being free from ego, maybe you could use a bridge also with the stick figures. Become, in fact, a close partnership might be good. Yeah. You don't have to do it right now. Maybe you set aside it, stay with this, sleep with this idea, and see tomorrow morning what is coming to you. What is the first one? Because tomorrow you can see completely different things. Something new can be revealed. Thank you. Thank you so much. Fun and inspiring time. We'll see you tomorrow. Thank you so much. Thank you for joining us. Sorry for holding you for so long. So next class, we are going to see next Friday at the same time, and we are going to talk about archetypes and how we can invite archetypes to help ourselves with different challenges in life. So this will be a fun exercise as well. So thank you very much, and I'll see you soon. Bye.